Welcome back to MLB Network. Lauren Shahadi, Tom Verducci here with you in studio. It is always a big story when we get to witness a highly anticipated big league debut. And later today, Tom, one of baseball's top prospects, taking the field as a major leaguer for the very first time. Can't wait.
I can't wait. I love these days. I get goosebumps.
Same.
I think about players with these kind of expectations get to the big leagues. Steven Strasburg, Bryce Harper, Paul Skeens. Sometimes, Lauren, you think, am I watching the first game of a future Hall of Famer? I know that's asking a lot, but this is the kind of talent we're talking about.
Yeah, as highly touted as they come, but we know this in this game we love. It doesn't always translate. Everyone here is bigger, faster, stronger.
Sure, there's also injuries that can come into play. You never know what's going to happen. But I can tell you, Laura, very few get to the big leagues with this kind of ability. This is a special one. I can't wait.
And talent for days. We are rooting for him, and today is just the beginning.
I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the night. Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I've been in the gym every day.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the ball. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
Skip over, I'm in a bad world. Expose the truth, that's another dead. I say nothing, that's a theory dead. You get what I'm saying?
Lee has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
Lars Nootbaar leading things off and takes a strike. Strike two. Lee, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Flares it into the outfield. And there's one away.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone. Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Second inning set to go. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, J.J. Weatherholt.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Weatherholt with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Bounce to third. Throw on to Freeman, and quickly one away in the second. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Out.
Lee, in his rookie season, making his first start of the year. And he's a native of Taiwan.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Now 2 out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. A little bit low. Ball 1. Wynn matched a homer in his last game.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Popped up. Lee has a beat on it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail it here 2-0. Lee ready to work, facing one of the most dangerous young hitters in the game, Singy.
Yeah, but when a rookie's already impacting games like this, it just changes the scouting report. Big time challenge right here.
There's the strike. Church recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Nolan Gorman with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer.
Hey!
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Ball 1.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
On the ground. Betts fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Lee back on the mound. The margin is slim, and the bats are big.
Yeah, this is a dangerous part of the lineup, Boog, but a little execution goes a long way.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So man aboard, Alec Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Oh, the throw is over his head. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
J.J. Weatherholt. Next up for the Cardinals. Lee needs to limit the damage here, Singy.
The scoreboard changed, but the inning's not over. He's got to lock it down before it unravels.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Edman. On to Freddie. Double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here to the bottom of inning number 4. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Nathan Church digs in now. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. The Cardinals trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey!
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. In the dirt, blocked. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Church, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. On the mound, he's been efficient, but the pitch count's climbing. Singy.
Yeah, just needs to stay on script here, Boog. Keep attacking, keep it clean. The bullpen will thank him later.
No, inside. Aye. Ball 2.
Liner and foul ball. 2-2 now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Lee looking to recover after the leadoff hitter gets on.
Well, 1 on, no outs, and the pitcher's job now is controlling the situation. Focus on this next hitter and move on.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and a base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Ivan Herrera, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lee looking to avoid giving up 3 straight knocks. This one's got some tension, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, needs an out in the worst kind of way. He's got to settle down and make a quality pitch here. Don't let this thing snowball.
Now fly ball to right center. Tucker should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Lee back at it, facing the top of the order again. Never an easy task, but he's handled himself well so far.
Yeah, I agree, but nothing's automatic here, Boog. One mistake could flip this whole thing.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup.
No, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Pajes in the box now. Take strike one. Fought off foul. The Cards with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Out there to center, and that's the third out. So the Cards strand. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
And one thing on him, he's been really good.
Yo sé que no te gustó que yo plantara bandera, pues lo que dice mi voz, oye sonero, se repite donde quiera. Tú te creías que eras dueño de todo y me decías que el mundo andaba